Hi, it's Jess from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I got a bit of a vintage haul for you on this Sunday afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Can't comment on the weather because I'm filming this on a Friday. So what we got here? We've got a book here. This is David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. Slightly falling apart. Loved the size of it. It's quite old, so this was given to Annie. No, it was from Annie to Willie, November the 19th 1913. So lovely pictures there. So yeah, there is quite a few of these lovely illustrations through it, which would make nice journaling cards, or just, you know, it's not card, it's paper, but I literally wouldn't do anything to that. I would just take it out of the book and put it into a journal as is. Oh, there's two joined together. Just cut it down, will you? All right, soz. I was just running away with myself. Look there, let's snip those strings. Get them out. There'll be some people going, how could you cut that book up? Yeah, watch me do it. There we go. So then these two come out, and there we have. That could be a page in a journal as is, because obviously you'd have other pages in between, and that would just be really nice. And then we've got writing space on the back. These are nice little pages, quite thin paper, but they would make nice bases if I glued them together. That's actually 2 bits of paper. Glue them together, and then I could use them for bases for things, or just use them in collage. Really nice. The age of the book should be out of copyright, I imagine. Yeah, love the spine. Would probably do something with this book cover as well. I'm going to put that in my images from books drawer, and I will go through and do the rest of that with the rest of the books. Another vintage book here. Really liked this cover. Thought that would make a nice journal cover. I love it when we have the book plates. This one is from 1917, so another antique. Love the colours of the pages. There's an illustration on that side, which is lush. I love it. So this is the bracelets and the good French governess. The stories for girls. That's what it is. Not sure if there's any other illustrations in it. No. Well, a few. Black and white one. Just the one, Jess. 2. The paper's quite a nice size, so I thought this would be nice bases for a tag or journaling card. Love the 2 illustrations. Love that in it. Love this. Could make a journal out of this as well. Like the cover. Obviously not the size of a half an A4. Got a couple of vintage patterns. Really like these. Very nice, simple design. The sort of dresses that my mum often made for us when we were kids. 4 and 6, so it's definitely prior to the 70s. I would say that, we're talking sort of 60s probably with this one. Don't think it's got a date on it, and if it did, I wouldn't be able to read it. Oh, there is, I think it's 1966. There we go. So I did say the 60s. So, and 1966 is 60 years ago. I know that because that was the year Ed was born, and he was 60 this year. Well, he would have been. So yeah, so that's nice. Another one, presume from similar time. third because it's a similar sort of design there. So yep, like them. So they can go with my sewing things for a sewing journal that I keep putting off. So here we've got a nice cotton little doily like that. So if I do use that little book down here as a journal cover, this would look proper lush over the spine. That would be lush, wouldn't it? It's like a perfect size for it. Yeah, liking that a lot. Jezebel. This one, I think this is 70s, so it's vintage. The others were antique. I only bought this today actually, and I just liked all the illustrations of the birds, so could, you know, do a bit of fussy cutting of those to stick on tags and things. Like them. And there's a whole spiel about robins, which if you ever heard me talk about robins, you will know that I absolutely love a robin, and they bring me lots and lots of comfort. So there's a whole page about robins there, so I might even use that whole page in my scene that I'm making of Ed because I see them as signs from him. So yeah, there we go, like so. Oh, and this I also bought today, so don't know how old these are, but I would say they were vintage, because it's a long time I think that WH Smith has labelled their things like this, but I liked it. WH Smith is now no longer, but I like them. Nice little tab on it. I thought they would be good to pop into journals. Don't have to do very much, but I will titivate them a bit to make them you know, look a bit more special. I like the colour, nice thickness, and I just thought with the tabs on them, they're just nice ready-made bits of ephemera that I can decorate and use in a journal. Can even use that front page for something. Love the packaging. But you're going in the bin. You're actually going in the bin now. So there we go. So I need to find a home for that, where I've put other things of that ilk. And we've got a few lovely postcards. So this is a birthday wish postcard, and we could date it from the stamp. I'm not going to embarrass myself by not being able to tell you the year of the reign of the monarch there. Yeah. Another one there. I just like these to just pop in to the journals. This is absolutely stunning, and the writing's faded there, but I love it. How embossed is that? Just beautiful. So yeah, I would just be stuffing these into a journal. I am a little bit obsessed with postcards. And that one with a lovely swan. Again, just a little bit of writing on there in pencil. Just absolutely stunning. So yeah, think it will be hard for me to part with some of these. Well, these two especially, because yeah, they're pretty gorgeous. They've obviously been in someone's collection because they're in these plastic things. So I loved them. There we go. They can go where I have my postcards. And then finally, that, I don't know if you can see, is Alice in Wonderland. So this is Alice's Adventures in a Wonderland. I have quite a few Alice books now. I have an Alice journal that I really need to finish off. This is 1929, so this will be out of copyright in probably out of copyright now, Jez, because it's Lewis Carroll. Yeah, I think all his stuff's out of copyright now. But this was the first edition of this book came out in 1865. So yeah, and it's got the original illustrations through it. So absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And I may actually keep this on my shelf because it's such a beautiful old book. But it just might give me a kick to say, get your journal finished, Jez. So yeah, may not cut this one up. That'll be a first for me. But yeah, but I'll check copyright. I might be able to scan these, which would be cool to do. So that's it. That's my haul. That's my favourite. These two, absolute favourites. Yeah, and my Alice book, I would say. Yeah. Okay, thanks for joining me, and I will bring you some crafty videos in the week. Bye for now.